part of extinguishing, changing, or accepting the behavior is going to be modify. You want to change the behavior, and this is probably the hardest part, because in order to truly change or modify behavior in another human being, you want to create intrinsic drive, that internal drive for him or her to want to change the behavior, to want to become different or do something different. So in scenario number 3, as we said, our teen starts to question everything at home. Anytime that you say, hey, let's do something as a family, he or she just doesn't want to do it. They don't want to join in. You notice that they want to spend more time in their bedroom, less time with the family. And this is not an atypical behavioral change that you will see with your own teens. This is very typical. So in order to create the change in behavior, you have to create the intrinsic drive for them to want to change, to want to do something different. And there's various ways to start creating that intrinsic behavior or change, but the first thing you have to do is have a conversation. You have to have a conversation. You have to have an open, adult-esque conversation and say, this is why it's important. Your time with your little brother is important because he looks up to you. And I want you to set good examples for him, because we both want him to grow up with opportunities like you have. That's a simple conversation, and that can start sparking that intrinsic drive for your son to start hanging out with the family again. I hope that makes sense. So my go-to here is figure a way to create the desire within your teen to change his or her behavior, okay? It can't be a reward system. It can't be a reprimand system. We don't want that. What we want is, look, this is why this change in behavior is going to be important for you and the ones around you. I hope that makes sense. I know that can be a little unclear. Refer to the slide previous to this slide when we talk about intrinsic and extrinsic drivers or characteristics. But you're always going to want to defer to intrinsic motivation, intrinsic drive. The desire to personally want to change is way stronger than the desire to want to change for something extrinsically. Okay, thank you.